This is A-Game. Fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.
What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on SheepStaysLeepTV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love. And we are back with another video. And in this video, I want to start off by saying it's 2021, black men. With everything that's going on in the world, everything that's affecting us as black men, it's time for us to leave the foolishness behind. It's time for us to leave the foolishness behind. And I know that it may be hard for a lot of us because a lot of us come from chaos. We come from a place where we've grown to adapt to things that will lead to our counterproductivity. So, brothers, it's time to leave that stuff alone. I know it's fun. I know that it's exciting. You know, it's exhilarating. It's very igniting for a lot of us because not only did we grow up in it, but we were taught to function in it. We were taught to live in it as if this is what life is going to be for you. So a lot of the foolishness we use that to turn it into something that we can live upon and juxtapose on everyone else who's in that same type of environment. But we got to understand, in order for us to grow and to not remain being victims of what's been going on out here, we got to leave the foolishness alone, man. We just have to. Because we have to understand, fellas, that on the other side of foolishness is what we want. You see, on the other side of no truth is the truth. On the other side of no care is care. On the side of no love and support is that love and support in that family. On the other side of not having no standards is us having a positive appearance and image in the world. You see? So we have to understand that it's important for us to leave the foolishness alone if we want to accomplish what it is we want to accomplish, black men. We all want to have happy families. We all want to live healthy. We want all of our children to grow up and to be successful also. So we have to leave the foolishness alone. We have to stop feeding the beast. We have to. We have to. We have to stop falling for the tricks of the beast. Because the beast is here to devour. And what it's going to devour, black man, it's going to devour all your money. It's going to devour your spirituality. It's going to devour your health. It's going to devour your children. And as we can see, this lost value system is actively doing that. And it has actively been doing that for a long time. But black men, we have to stop playing into it. We have to stop fueling it. And the way that we have to stop fueling it is we have to let certain things go. We have to let certain things and certain people go. Because everybody and everything can't go. And when I say can't go, I mean go with you to the next level. Old ways, old habits, old people, they have to leave. They have to go away. And I'm not saying they're all going to disappear at the same time. But it's our job as men, and understanding our value, the importance of leaving the foolishness behind. Because the foolishness is not going to make us more educated. The foolishness is not going to help us be able to move around out here the way that we need to move around. Foolishness is going to keep us stagnant. It's going to affect our mobility. Staying concerned and consumed with foolishness, you lose time where you can actually be educating yourself. You can actually be using that time to educate yourself instead of involved in foolishness. You can be using that time. You maybe could take up a second job. You see, brother, so on the other side of the foolishness is freedom for you. And right now, I'm not just talking to y'all, I'm speaking to myself. On the other side of foolishness, brothers, is freedom, man. It's freedom for you, it's freedom for your family. So don't be bound by the foolishness. Don't let the foolishness bound and hold you. Because what's attached to foolishness is failure. That's what's attached to foolishness, failure. You can't take foolishness with you to success. It doesn't work like that. So understand, black men, it's time for us to leave the foolishness alone. Because the foolishness is not going to make it's not going to get us no money. It's not. I know a lot of us may think that, but it's not. It's not. And even if it gets you a couple of dollars, it's going to mess up your image. It's going to taint your message and how people receive what you say, which is going to mess up what you're originally here for, which is to provide agency for black men, which is to be that conduit that black men need. And that's on all levels, not just spiritually, not just health, not just family, not just appearance, not dwelling, but mobility, but education, but professionally, but wealth in financial ways. It's all inclusive. But foolishness is going to taint all of those areas in the 10 life value system. It's going to taint all of these areas. The foolishness is going to taint your internal and your external. The foolishness is going to stop you from getting the money that you want to get, because people are not going to want to deal with you. The foolishness is going to affect your leisure, because instead of you actually going on a family trip, you might go to the club and end up, something may happen. You may go to the strip club, and get hurt because you so concerned with the foolishness. So you go be in foolish places where you shouldn't be. You go hang out where the fools hang out. You see? You're fraternizing at work, involving yourself in foolishness. Now you done messed up a promotion, a perhaps promotion. People were looking to promote you, but you're running around fraternizing and you're showing people that you are not professional. See, black man, what do we want? It's 2021. We got all these things going on, a pandemic, a whole lot of things coming down the line. What do you really want? See, if we're going to provide the 4 P's, that is what we have to focus on. Foolishness affects your foresight, which is going to affect your provision. You see, you don't want foolishness to affect your 4 P's. You don't want to be consumed with foolishness and now your vision is not right. Because then that affects your household. It affects your family. So black man, it's time for us to leave the bull stuff behind. It's time to leave the foolishness behind, along with the foolish people. If you want to be free, if you want your family to be free, if you want to live a life of fulfillment, you have to leave the foolishness behind in its entirety. In its entirety. So make sure you get down in the comment section and let me know what you think. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Salute to all of the visionaries. Shout out to the A Game Nation. I'm going to catch y'all on the next video. Peace.
This is A Game. Fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.